What is that?
Identify yourself.
Stand down!
Watch out! Run!
Welcome back, everyone, and I do mean everyone. It's Forgotten Circus. So I'm going to be going over, this is going to be my Darth Rabies edition. So if you've been watching Acolyte, you know it's our favorite show. Loving it. Loving it. Okay. But so I came up with Darth Rabies. I guess that's the one that's going to stick for me, but I'm going to list some off anyway that I thought of, because who knows if this is actually a Sith, Lord, Witch. It could be fake Ezra Miller, either or. So I had Darth Rabies. I want to stick with that one. I don't know if it looks like if a helmet got rabies. I also had Darth Fossilbone, Darth Dentures, Darth Levi's Pants Zipper, Darth I think my jawbone has broke, Darth how do I see out of this helmet, and then Darth Daft Punk. What is it with what is it now with Star Wars that every bad guy Sith has to wear a helmet? Yeah, I know some people, but he's wear helmets and they never take them off. They're freaking Mandalorians, dude. I got it. I know there's going to be somebody. But what is up with the Sith? Bad guy means helmet. We did in Ahsoka with the Mist Sandman guy. It was like just whatever. That was weird. But yeah, so why does everybody have to wear motorcycle helmets now? And now you got a zipper on it. So can you like zip it or he, they, them, whoever it is, got to be correct. Is that zipper, or is it some type of like piping? I don't get it. And the helmet's all cracked. So I want to give you. I want to put you through this scenario here. So imagine, look at all the Sith, right? That you've seen in the comics, lore, shows. Yeah, there's a couple. To be honest with you, the main one that really wore the helmet because he needed it to actually survive, it wasn't for aesthetics, was Darth Vader. He needed to breathe. And it was cool because it worked. Now everybody's wearing a helmet, like Kylo Ren. All right, you can give Kylo Ren, he was just trying to copy off his grandfather. And his helmet was kind of cool, though. It was kind of cool. Just terrible movies. But that's enough. You know what made people menacing as Sith? You could see them.
Show your face!
Like, what was Darth Maul, Zabrak? He was, remember when he pulled off that hood and you were like, oh.
Darth Maul.
Are they fighting Satan? Before, because nobody really knew about his species. That came later. And then look at Sidious. After Mace Windu defeated him, like, kind of easily, too. That's how Mace Windu... Hey, wait. Maybe the Acolyte Sith Lord is Mace Windu.
Master Windu.
No. Mace Windu's not born yet. But Kiadi Mundi is already there and basically lies to everybody, I guess, that there's a Sith president, or maybe they're not Sith. Who friggin' knows? This show is all over the place. So, like, wearing the helmet. Like, even Palpatine. Look at Palpatine.
Become my apprentice.
Just that menacing face and those yellow eyes, or those, those demon eyes. It worked. Could you imagine putting this helmet and putting it on Snoke? Which a character they definitely ruined. Snoke would have been so dope. They were building him up to be this great thing. And yeah, we got that. But all right, look how menacing Snoke looked. Remember when you first saw him on the big screen and he was on that other big screen? And you were like, oh, his face is all cracked. That's crazy. Now put this helmet on Snoke.
For you, all is lost.
Putting you through that situation. Really think about it and imagine it. Put that helmet on Snoke, even with his voice.
And because of that, you must die.
You don't have to put helmets on every villain now in Star Wars. I don't. Is it to save for like the actor couldn't make it, so you're using like the stunt double or the body double? I don't get it. And let's go over with Darth Rabies. What's the big mystery? It's to the show. It's to the point in the show where we don't even care about the mystery. It's not going to blow us away. Ooh, I knew it was them the whole time. But let's go over some people hypothetically that it could be and the top contenders. So it could be fake Ezra Miller.
That was easy.
It could be. He could have gotten out of that trap because remember, she built it really fast. So maybe it wasn't the best trap. Could be him because he knows a lot of stuff. He knows where to go. And it seems like, so then you'll get, like I said before, the Sauron and Galadriel.
Where's Sauron?
That's what it reminds me. Like, sorry, if that's the case, wow. Another one. Could it be one of the mothers? Could it be, I forget the other mother. What is her name? The power of one, power of many. It could be one of them. So the black witch, that sounds so bad saying it. Yeah. The other, what is it, Mother Anasea? Whatever. Could possibly be her. I'm kind of putting my money on, I think it's that Coral or whatever. She's a Zabrak. It might be, I'm thinking it's her. And obviously they've used that power of one, power of many. So maybe stuff's going to unfold a lot more in the show. I don't know. I'm just like, it's funny how it's going so many places. You could think everything, maybe that works for them, but it's not working for us because we don't understand as Star Wars fans. I don't understand what this show is. I don't even consider, I'm watching it like it is of Star Wars likeness.
No. Good. Because it ain't working.
It's something if you wanted to bite off of Star Wars, still be able to use the name for some odd reason because you own it and not make something that's Star Wars with things that should be Star Wars. But I don't see, that doesn't even make sense. I don't. So not only does this being, whether it's Witch or it's Ezra Miller or hey, maybe somebody else. I don't know. Maybe somebody it may be because she did look, it may be Bald Gamora. You know, the Jedi Master Bald Gamora? Could be her. But just floats down, you know, and the way they did it, the way like this he, them, us, thine, whatever, whoever it is that's the Sith Lord or, you know, Darth Rabies, floats down like a wee little butterfly.
Pretty butterfly.
Like a wee little Disney princess, because it is Disney. Well, it almost looked like they had them on the wire. You know when they do the wire training and the wire fights and stuff like that? But they just, it almost felt like, hey, we'll just make it a little blurry in the background and we'll just lower you down by the rope. They'll never see the rope. It just didn't feel like a floating down movement. It was weird. It seemed awkward. Like you could definitely tell that person was on a wire, whoever the stunt person was playing Darth Rabies. But just everything about, you're trying to create this mystery that we don't need.
Mystery is why.
To be honest with you, I would have rather you take the helmet off in the first episode and then I could just stop watching the show. The only reason why I'm watching the show is probably why others are watching the show is like, you better not doing the next episode. And they pull it off like, see, I knew it. All right, I'm out. That's it. You're trying to do this prestige thing. You're trying to Hugh Jackman this in the Prestige, you know?
Prestige.
And what you're doing is you're just ruining Star Wars. And breaking canon like Kiadi Mundi, and the canon is just getting thrown out the window like nothing exists. You're even hurting the Rey movies now. It's like, what is going on? So we haven't seen the Jedi for 1,000 years. Bullshit. Or no, we haven't seen the. Did I say Jedi or Sith? We haven't seen the Sith in 1,000 years. Yeah, it's like
impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium.
So what? But I know how you're going to spend it. They're going to probably spend it like, oh, they weren't really the Sith. They were using a different form of the dark side because it's a thread. It's a thread, people. The Force is a thread. It's a little string. You can weave it into your clothes and everything. It's great. That was awesome. And then the old Kamehameha wave force blast to the ground that just knocked everybody out. It's like, how does anybody beat this person then? They're just so OP they can do that. It's obviously a shock wave or something like that because, you know, most of the Jedi, like you'll see later in the story, I mean, didn't kill them all, right? So I don't know what that was. It's like a little shock. She probably did that and she's going to take Osha. Watch. She's going to take Osha and then May's going to be over there. And then they're going to get May, and then they're going to have to investigate May so they can go get back Osha. And then the sisters are going to get back together and wind up that it's one of their mothers. And then fake Azrael is the actual Acolyte or the other Sith, and she wants them to join because power of one, power of many. But anyway, who knows? That's all I got. Short video. I got a couple more videos coming out this weekend. By the way, I'm going to be doing my annual Game of Thrones episode 2. I'm going to be doing breakdowns every Sunday for that. So, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Jeez, I'm all over the place, people. Got a little rusty. But let me know. So, like, comment, and subscribe. And I want everyone to subscribe. And I do mean everyone.